If you're new to Arc Raiders and you're really struggling to like get some momentum and get some successful raids in, and you feel like you're just getting deleted by the game all the time, well, hopefully this video is going to fix that for you, and we're going to go straight into 10 tips that are really going to help you get that momentum that you need. Start upgrading everything you need to upgrade, getting some successful raids in, and then just basically you become a beast in the future. Just straight in, tip number 1. Just deal with Arc only. As a beginner, you don't really want to just be dealing with raiders. You kind of do need the loot that you're going to get out with. It's going to be really helpful for upgrading everything and crafting new things. So raiders, you never know how they're going to be, what's their vibe going to be. So just if you can avoid them, you see a raider, just go around, go the long way around, go the other way. But tip number 2, if you do get into an interaction and you cannot get away from it, I would just communicate. Just go straight in with talking with the voice if you can. Just, you know, open mic and just talk to the guys or girls over there and just, you know, get to know their vibe, get a feel for it. If you're not going to use a mic, just use the chat wheel. Try not to use the don't shoot one, because I don't feel that works. If someone says don't shoot, don't trust that. They might not be telling you the truth. I try to go for the hey, people are normally pretty chill. Thanks, how are you? Blah, 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 blah. Anything like that. Give a bit of interaction. Try and get to know what their vibe is going to be like. And you should be pretty good. People are normally pretty easy to tell. If they're not talking, just leave them alone. Get on to tip number 3. It is absolutely okay to run away and hide in this game. Especially if you're new, you're probably not going to have the guns to kind of deal with a pretty sweaty interaction. The interactions in this game are very quick. And if you're not ready and the other person is ready, if they get the jump on you because they're the aggressor, you're going to have a pretty rough time of it. So it's absolutely okay to, like, if someone comes along and you're just not too sure, or they do start shooting you, it is absolutely fine. Run away. Put your gun away. You're going to run faster and further. Just run. Be a bit elusive, and then it's pretty kind of dingy, dark game. You can kind of find a little sneaky corner to hide in, get your health back up if they did catch you. And bonus tip on that, not really related, but in the skill tree, just go for stamina straight away. Just go for all the stamina things. Get as much kind of sprint time movement as you can, because in this situation you do need to run, even if it's from Arc or Raiders. You don't want to have all that stamina you can. Just get in a safe place and recharge, go again, and just go completely different part of the map. Just get away from these people. Tip number 4, dealing with Arc, learn the weak points. If you are new, you might not know what the weak points are. Some of them are pretty self-explanatory, but just the basic ones like wasps and hornets. You just want to take out 2 rotors that are next to each other. Things like pops, just pop, they're just super weak anyway, just don't get near them. And flamers, they do have a weak point. When they go to get you, they do open up and reveal like a white bait inside them. That's a weak point for them, but you should be running heavy ammo with the weak points on things like the average normal Arc. Heavy ammo just take out in one hit. You shouldn't be going to deal with rocketeers and stuff as a beginner. I really would not recommend that unless you are really coordinated with a couple mates and you find a good spot to deal with them, but it takes a little while to be at that point of the game. So do learn the Arc weak points, and if you want me to make a separate video on that, I absolutely can do that for you. Just comment down below if that would be useful. Tip number 5 is upgrade the Ferro. You are definitely running the Ferro, right? You should definitely be running that as a new person. It's easy to craft, the ammo as well is great, does loads of damage, and just upgrade that to level 4. I cannot stress enough, the reload speed that you get from having the Ferro 4 is just so much better. It's so much better to deal with the Arc, especially because when you hit them, they do kind of like come at you pretty quick. So having that extra round ready to go is crucial. So do upgrade your Ferro. It's not that expensive of materials to do. If you do run out of things like weapon parts, what they call gun parts, you can go to Celeste and trade some seeds for it. Super duper easy to do. You get seeds from Scrappy. Like, it's completely worth it. So do upgrade the Ferro to level 4. You will have a better time dealing with those pesky Arc, and we are avoiding raiders, right? Tip number 6, just when you're going out, you're probably going solo runs. If you're new to the game, you might not have any friends that play it yet. You might be trying to convince them to get on it. I know I got convinced by people to go in, and I'm so glad I did. Going in solo, do not get outnumbered. It might just be 2 flying Arc, but honestly, like, it's not worth it. All you have to do is miss one shot and you're in a real sticky situation. So just, if there's 1v1 and you have to do it, deal with it. You don't get very much precious loot from killing these like basic Arc, so it's not really worth engaging them unless you have to. unless they're in the way or they're gonna see you. But if there's two of them, just don't deal with it. Get into cover, find a doorway to get in. Don't engage with multiple arc, especially in open spaces as well. If this video is helping you out, it's completely free to help the channel out, and just hitting that sub button down that bottom corner really does help out, and again, costs 0 pennies. Anyway, straight back in. Tip number 7, just avoid the free loadout. I know some people do like to, let me run for free, and if you don't have to run free, don't run free loadout. Having that safe pocket, extra carry capacity, being able to choose the Ferro and the heavy ammo is super duper valuable. So I would highly recommend setting yourself a loadout. Yeah, you might lose your gear, doesn't matter, just go next. If you really just don't have any augments or you don't have any weapons, yeah, obviously you're gonna run a free loadout, right? Or you could just go buy all the things you need, but just if you don't have to, just don't run that. That safe pocket is just so crucial, especially when you're starting out, right? You need to upgrade everything that all your workstations, you're trying to do quests and things. Having that safe pocket, just pop those really important things in there, and again, when you go out, you're just going to be so much happier that you at least got the thing that you needed. Going on to tip number 8, go in with purpose. So you're going to track everything. So if you don't know about tracking, you can track resources that you need, you can track missions, you can track upgrades to your workbenches, track everything that you need, have an idea of what you want to do. As soon as you load into the map, like into the game, just go to the map, go, I need to go there, run there, do the thing that you need to do, and get out. You could take yourself a little raider hatch key to make that even more reliable, but I would just highly recommend just going in with a purpose. Don't worry about running around for loads and loads of time, getting like the best loot possible. That's when you're more likely to have more interactions, and the more interactions you have, the less likely they're all friendly, right? Somebody might be trying to ruin everyone's fun. And going onto that, getting onto that extraction, you don't have a raider hatch key, you need to go to the normal elevator or the metro or wherever you are. If there's somebody else there, again, you want to be communicating probably, like I said before, but don't be the first one on the train, in the elevator or whatever, because if it's you and someone else and they go in like just without thinking, you can probably assume that they're pretty friendly. If they're not going in, they either have listened to this video or they haven't, or they're just waiting for you to go in and you're just a sitting duck. When you go in there and start tippily typing on that keyboard, you just, the amount of times I've had people just lay me down, it's so annoying. If there's 2 people there, let them go first. If they go first, they're probably pretty chill. They may even be talking, they may be saying, come on in, mate, or it's all good, friendly, blah blah blah, but just let them go first. If they go first, they've put themselves in a vulnerable position, which means they're probably not gonna take you out. You can also try and like ninja through the gap. Done that once or twice while it's closing. Pretty slick when it happens, but also sometimes it does not happen, so do be careful. And tip number 10, I would say, just as a beginner, and if you're not having very much success, I would just give you the advice to not get too attached to everything that you have on your raid. Use that safe pocket really wisely. Put everything that is super crucial in your safe pocket, or safe pockets if you've got more than one, but don't get attached to everything else. You can easily go again and get it all. You may have a really good gun with all attachments, but at the end of the day, you can just make a new one. It's super duper easy, especially as a beginner with the Ferro. It's so easy to make a new one. It really, honestly, in the grand scheme of things, costs barely anything, and it's such a good gun. So definitely don't get attached to everything that you have on you in your raid. But if you're following all the other tips, you should be getting out way more successfully anyway. But that's just a final bit, just to say, like, look, it happens. Someone will ruin your raid or whatever, or you'll just run around a corner. There's like so much arc, you can't believe it happens. So just be wary of that, and just go again. GG, go next, right? Anyway, hopefully that video does help. If you did enjoy it, please do, absolutely free to help out the channel, hit that sub button. Really does help out. And if there are any other things that you want me to go through, like maybe how to manage your inventory or the weak points of the ARG, or anything that you find useful, just give us a shout down below in the comments, and I will endeavor to help y'all out. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next video.